Wish they all could be California girls. Moderation. Uh, simply for checking add existing, add browser chat, because I need to know if this thing works or not, and you can't test it. Uh, hello, hello. Nope, it does. Nice. Awesome. All right. I have no idea how sound is, how audio is, how life is. See, what time is it even? Oh, it's a quarter till 11. I've been up since 5 a.m. and have to stay up. Well, I don't have to stay up until 5 a.m., but I do work third shift tomorrow. So, also, like, you guys are on a coffee table. I'm on a couch. This is all very impromptu. Uh, Tried to do this earlier, but life, you know. Oh, currently trying to decide where I would like my stuff. I honestly haven't been playing a lot of games recently. Let's do this. Let's go here. Save that so that moves. It might get a little disconcerting because currently in the process of changing things, I also have to remember how to do all of this. It's been quite a lot of time. Literally, probably 4 years since I've like attempted to approach any of this legitimately. I started out uh during the whole COVID pandemic and streamed on Twitch, and that went really well. Um I really liked streaming on Twitch. I liked the community. I liked a lot of the people I met. Became really good friends with quite a few individuals from all around the globe. It was fairly insane to think about. Um, and, and ever since, because life went just obviously, and so things just started falling apart. Wasn't able to stream as much, and then eventually I started getting kind of like anxiety, really, um, because like I had helped build, and I was a part of, this community of pretty fucking incredible people. Now, how do I change the? Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and make it as tall. Let's move it over. So I'm still fairly centered. Am I centered? And then we will Uh, filters. There we go. And we're shrinking ever so slightly. I could probably just type this in, but you know, I got time to kill. Why the fuck not? Let's see, how does that? Oh, not quite. Also, my mouse is being absolutely fucking insane. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I was already selected on it, but apparently I was not. Alright. I don't know how any of this really looks to you. Here we go. Should probably go in. Let's go ahead and save this. So boom, that's set in place. Then we got to go back, and I think I probably have to, uh, oh, just big ass edit button right there. I'm staring right past. Let's do, nope. Settings. Show message permanently. I like that. Messages are delayed by 2 seconds. Why the fuck would I want that? Um, oh no, I just want like the background. Can we just do the background as a, is there a separate thing? Should probably have it. I feel like 50% is still pretty dark. I don't know exactly. Well, fuck it. Boom. Oh, well, see, now it's fucking impossible to see chat. Um, not really sure. No, I don't care about picking a font. It's probably the best. Um, damn. I feel like there used to be more options. I'm not sure why it's fading out. The hell, well, maybe it's because it's just a part of that. I don't know if what I just said makes sense to you, but in my head. So we'll try testing, testing, and we'll see if that pops up all. Man, thank God we changed that delay, right? Nope, that's still really. So I might have to just leave this opaque for now because I guess it doesn't have to be fully, right? You can still read that pretty well. And we'll go one more time. Voila. I don't know how to spell voila. Pretty sure that's just viola. Never mind. Yes. We wait the 2 seconds that I shut off. See what pops up in the box. You know what? Fuck it. Go for it. I'm a big fan of having the chat on screen. One, because I'm probably going to end up talking a lot like this right to the camera, and then also like looking over to read chat, even though I'll have it, you know, I know what I'm trying to say, but god damn, this mouse just wants to be all over the place. Let's go back to this. So it's looking fairly all right. Well, I got a, what we do, a recent sponsor? Ugh. Forgot how tedious it was to go in and like edit all of these things like one at a time individually. Can I pull this up on my phone? We'll see. Can a man still be brave? I don't know, can they? Probably need. Pretty sure I have YouTube Studio. Oh my goodness, I don't have YouTube Studio. I should probably work on that. Let's go ahead and Play Store, YouTube Studio, mobile app. Oh, something went wrong. What is it? Is it because I didn't click the for Android one? It's ridiculous. So, at any rate, like I was saying, life exploded. Um, streams became less and less, and I was like getting this anxiety because I wanted to get back to it, and I wanted to talk to everybody and not only like hang out while I played games and colored coloring books or whatever it was that I was doing. I couldn't dedicate the time to be in other people's channels. That was something I took a lot of pride in um, when I was on Twitch, is I would spend a lot of time in other people's channels, talking to them, getting to know them, asking their story and everything like that. And those friendships and those bonds kind of grew pretty quickly. Uh, I know there was a lot of bad stuff going on at that point in time, and it just seemed like there was something else terrible being reported in the news every other day. But socially, it was one of the greatest times of my life. I have a lot of theories and everything as to why that is, because while I am a social person, I'm typically not the most friendly person, you know. So there's that. But Uh, it was frustrating to say the least. Um, because I like gotten to a point to where I was going live, and the times that I was going live was way different from, my regular original kind of schedule. Um, uh, and so I wasn't really seeing a lot of people. And the time that I was like gone from streaming, people have moved on. They, you know, made new connections with new people and found new groups that kind of just expanded out in a way, which is fantastic. That's the exact experience that I had. But every time I went live on Twitch again, it was like I'm pretty much starting over. Uh, and it was disheartening. Like I've but the ideas for um, like I guess content creation, they never stopped. I've actually got episodes and a whole list of, not a whole list, got 12 items on this list of an idea I have for like a video series that I would very much like to. That's what I actually was originally going to do this evening, was sit down and record the first part of this. And I still might. I've got a ways to go until 5 a.m. But that's beside the point. So I have all these ideas. I've got stuff that I'm working on. I've got things that I like doing. I got shit that I like talking about. Um, and so for the last probably year and a half of just kind of backlogging all of these things and constantly throwing them on the back burner, and I'm like, oh, well, when I start streaming again, when I start streaming again, when I start streaming again. And I don't know that I want to do that. I'm streaming right now. The thought dawned on me about a week ago, like, well, maybe I'll, just kind of make the move over to YouTube. Um, and to be honest, it's not something that I ever really thought I'd do or even really wanted to do. Um, Mm. That's maybe a some other time thing, but um, it felt like I finally hit the point to where I wanted to rebrand to kind of start over. If I'm starting over with, new name, YouTube, my YouTube's got all kinds of stuff on it um, already. I'm not getting rid of any of that. I don't give a shit. It's there. It's stuff that I did. It's games that I played. It's thoughts that I had. And so, th- but for the sake of me, I wanted to do that, change the name, get a, new look going on, which is what we're all looking at now. And and start over for myself. Here on YouTube, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't really have anything going on, so I'm already at the beginning. So in here, it's a little less uh, off-putting because I get like I log into my Twitch stuff, and right, I set up my Twitch stuff, and it's like, oh, you have this many people, and there's this many people, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I do. So while I talk to some of those people in real life, it's 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 a little different now. I don't know. There's a certain social dynamic here that's in this format. There's a social dynamic in this format that I find incredibly appealing. Um, so I might go through and change these later. Obviously, the YouTube is gonna be what the well, where's that at? Where is that? Where does it say YouTube? I don't remember how to change this stuff. Let's see. I don't want to move it. Inspect. Nope, that's not it. Or maybe it was. I'm about to break the entire internet here, trying to do some shit I shouldn't be doing. I really thought you could. Okay, let's. Nope. Backspace doesn't do anything. So I'll have to figure that out. But I'll probably go through and um, update my socials. I'm not gonna put my Facebook on there. Fucking Twitter doesn't even exist anymore. Uh, I don't really, I don't really use any of the other ones. I mean, I have an X and I have an Instagram and all that. Oh, here we go. Get started. And this doesn't even say that I'm live. So now, I don't even know if I fucking am. I'm here. I have my chat box. Have I just been talking? No, this says I'm live. That's weird. So there's a lot I gotta learn. There's a lot I gotta relearn. Which is all fine. I like I like learning new things, and I've not I've watched a lot of like YouTube shorts, and there's a few um YouTubers that I watch their full videos. I'm not very good at it, if that makes sense. Um, but I do try, which I think counts. So, you know. Um, what was I saying? The rebrand, starting over. The social dynamic of this is pretty appealing, and I think that the main reason for me is that uh, I have a good amount of friends that I don't talk to very often, and a lot of that is because I'm like, I don't know what they're up to. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're in the middle of some shit. I don't want to bother them. Uh, you know, there's the platitudes you hear a lot and all the time. It's like you're not gonna bother me. Just hit me up whenever. Blah 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 blah. And then finally one day you're like, hey, what's going on? And you don't get a text back for like 3.5 weeks, and then they're like, oh my God, my life exploded, and uh, or they don't answer, and then you're just kind of like, all right, well, I just won't do that anymore, you know. Um, but with this, I get to this is super self-serving. I get to talk about what I want to talk about, or at least start out that way. Be like, oh, today we're going to talk about apples. And then just talk about apples until, people start coming in and they're like, well, I don't really like apples. I think I prefer nectarines. And you're like, oh man, nectarines are the best. And then this other person's like, nectarines are for the weak. Plums are where it's at. You're like, I like plums too. And that, just kind of go off on whatever whirlwind tangent that, you know, chat leads you along. I'm not here because I fucking am great at playing games. I'm not. I'm not. Not great at playing games. Uh, I just like talking to people and getting to know them. The 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 what's why of how people tick, what makes them think, why they look at things the way they do, and all this other stuff. That's a very appealing um, thing to me. So yeah, here I am. I've got a lot of shoulder shrugs, a lot of hand motions going on. It's because I'm not actually doing anything. Um, this is about as good as I want it to be, and Lord knows how long it's going to say YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram up here. Uh, because I don't. You double click it. Okay. Set a custom name. Are you gonna change? Are you gonna update? You're not. Okay. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. What if I save this? Will you change then? No. Hmm. Okay. Cause yeah, none of this is. I think what I did before was literally like make a box, type it out, delete the YouTube one, move the thing over to say the name. Is that what I have to do? Mm, I I'll Google. I'll Google. I also have a lot of like chat alerts, but that was all on Twitch, and I put a lot of time and effort into my alerts uh, for Twitch. I don't think that I'm going to be able to import them over. I'm kind of hoping that I can. I definitely don't have any of those files anymore. That was another thing. My computer, I had a desktop and it fried. So I'm on a laptop and I got like a second screen, one of those live from the TikTok shop dealios, and I actually it's really good. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna say names